Hello everybody, and it's Friday evening as I record this. It's beer o'clock. It's 6 o'clock, well, nearly 10 past 6 on a Friday evening. I haven't done a vlog this week, I'm afraid. It's been pouring with rain, it's been windy, and we've been pretty much stuck on the boat all day, every day. Lee's been out at work, and I've been fiddling with a few other things which I'll get to later. And I think I wasn't actually in the right frame of mind either, because I did a little bit on Saturday and Sunday, a little bit of video. I might put that in a minute. And well, welcome to a dreary Saturday morning here at Gayton Marina. I'm not sure how much filming we're going to be able to do this week for the vlog, because this rain and stuff that we're getting looks like it's going to be for about 10 days. A few bright spots in between, but yeah, rather depressing. That's life, I suppose. Might get some nice photos in the rain. Who knows? We'll see. Lee, what are you doing?
Trying to undo a knot.
But what are you actually doing?
I'm going to put some beads on our new crystal. So I just want to put some beads on the wire. Just to make it a little bit more personalised.
A bit more beady.
A bit more beady. But I can't undo the knot, so...
Well, you've got a lot of stuff, haven't you?
Yes, I didn't realise just so much. They've sort of been collected over a few years, and they've never done anything with them. Well, I started making some bracelets.
You've got loads of other stuff over here as well.
Yeah, I started making some bracelets, but then I never finished doing them either. So, oh, I don't think that's the right one I've put on there. I still won't be able to do it. I'm trying to mod my lovely new bracelet because I can't be doing with tying it up.
And on Monday I had to go to the manor to collect some post, and my Bluetooth thingy majig that my phone connects to play music through the stereo from Apple Music started playing up. So I thought, oh, I'll just pull that out and listen to the radio for a change. And then I was really shocked, because I don't listen to mainstream media very much at all, because I really don't trust anything they say anymore, and that's just the truth. I was shocked that every single advert on that channel, on that radio channel, I can't remember what it was, it's probably Northampton or Virgin or something, I don't know, obviously a commercial radio station, but every advert was trying to coerce me into having jabs, going on about COVID, going on about protecting others. And it really, really pissed me off, to be quite honest with you. I thought, this is not the way I want to start my week. And I saw a few things on social media, and a lot of other shit on there, thinking, seriously, this is getting absolutely beyond the pale now. So I thought, you know what, Paul, don't do a vlog this week, chill out for a week, because you're probably going to alienate a few people. But you all know what I think anyway, so I suppose it don't really matter that much. But yeah, I wasn't in the right frame of mind, so I thought, no, let's just have a little rest and concentrate on a few other things, which I have been doing. And I kind of just wanted to touch base with you because I had a few questions on YouTube and our other social media about the videoing, because a lot of people have been doing this micro movie challenge, which I think is fantastic. Well done, everyone. And a couple of the ones I've seen for this coming one, which is textures, have been absolutely fantastic. But I have had a few questions saying, well, how do I edit my footage? What can I recommend? And of course, when I do it, actually do it in Final Cut Pro most of the time, which is on the Mac. But the thing is, I think it's £200 or £300, so that's kind of out of the question for most people, especially if you're just doing it on your iPhone. Some people use Adobe Premiere, which is a monthly subscription, which I also have, but I don't like Adobe Premiere. So people are looking, I think, for more cheap or free versions of stuff. So I have had a play with a few things this week, and I've actually been shocked again. First of all, for anyone who's on an iPhone, download iMovie for your phone. Okay, that's how you'll get into proper video editing. It's what's called a linear timeline, and you just pull your clips down on, and that's it. They go in that order. You can shorten them, lengthen them, put music to it, all that, whatever you want to do with it. A lot more freedom than these kind of apps that you get on your phone. So yeah, iMovie is good if you're an iPhone user. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can get something called LumaFusion, which is if you've got an iPad, and that is actually a fully fledged, and I would say that's pretty much bordering on professional video editor, and that's quite good. When I've done stuff on the fly before, not for the vlogs, but for other stuff, I've done it on there. Now for Android users, I don't really know, apart from one, which is Adobe Premiere Rush, and I believe that's free, and you don't have to have the Creative Cloud subscription, and that's not bad for doing that sort of stuff. But then there was something else I found. A couple of other people saying about what about on their computers, what else? Of course, there's iMovie if you're on a Mac. And then I actually downloaded DaVinci Resolve, because DaVinci Resolve will actually come with this new cinema camera I'm buying, but you can get a free version. So I thought, well, let's have a little play with that, because when you get this cinema camera I'm using, it actually shoots in B-RAW. Now, if any of you do photography, you probably know what RAW means. It's an image that's got a lot more dynamic range in there, and you can fiddle with it a lot more, push the colours around a bit more, and do something a lot more artistic with it. Well, that's quite difficult with video, but Blackmagic have done something called B-RAW, and the only thing that will really process that the best is actually DaVinci Resolve. And as I say, they give you a license number with the camera, so you can get the Pro or the Studio version of that. But the free version of DaVinci Resolve, okay, on Mac and PC is fabulous. I can't believe how good it is. So the next video I do next week will actually all be done in DaVinci Resolve, and a few little tricks, because it's got like effects and all sorts of stuff in there. Not silly effects. I'm talking about if any of you know what is it called? Like with Final Cut Pro, you get something called Motion. Well, you don't. It's a separate, but we use Motion. With Adobe, you use Adobe After Effects, and all these are extras. You know, they're quite big money. But with DaVinci Resolve, you get a thing included with it called Fusion, which does exactly the same thing. So you can do your own titling, you can do some really creative effects, you can do people exploding and all sorts of nonsense. And you can do a lot of that in the free version. So if you really do want to have a go at video editing and messing around, then I would say, look, if you've got a half-decent PC or Mac, and preferably a Mac, because I'm a Mac man, it's no good having a Chromebook or something crap, because it just won't do video editing, to be honest with you. So if you've got something half-decent, then there's no reason why you shouldn't download DaVinci Resolve for free, and it's not that. And I might even do a little tutorial on the other channel for that. So I've done that. I've touched base with that. The other thing, thank you so much. A lot of people responded about me talking about the adverts on this channel. I don't like the adverts, but I let them run. Okay, you know, that's just the way it is. And I've never intended to make any proper money out of this channel, and that's just the truth. But of course, it would be nice to actually make money out of a YouTube channel. So this is one of the points of getting this cinema camera, so I can do a different channel with a lot more cinematic footage. But then, so I started looking, and I actually did used to have Patreon, because people saying, oh yeah, just put Patreon and a what's it called, a PayPal link there, and people might subscribe. And I'm thinking, or not subscribe, donate. And I think, well, I don't know whether I'm comfortable with that. But I did used to have Patreon. We did Patreon for a while, and it did give extra benefits for people who join. And we did have a couple of people donating, which was really nice. And Leslie Couch, you know who you are. She supported us for such a long time, and but I probably didn't really concentrate, didn't understand it so much. So I looked into that again. Thought, well, okay, maybe we could do a live feed once a month or twice a month, and do it through Patreon. Then I got to thinking, well, then how are people actually going to know it's on? Because you won't get your notification from YouTube to say it's on. So I thought, well, okay, what else could you do? I'm not talking about just for Hannah the Nova. I'm just talking in general, really. Well, you can actually have memberships now. So if you've got enough subscribers these days to have a YouTube channel that's monetized, you can have a membership thing. Whereas you can then just broadcast videos to the people who've signed up, and you can, I don't know whether you can set your fees, but YouTube does take 30% of it, so which I think is taking the piss a little bit. So if I put a load of work into something, and have 3 people, 3 members paying, I don't know, 5, and there's 15 quid, then 30% off that is quite a big old chunk. So I don't quite know what to do. But thank you all for saying that. Just put people would like to donate and all that lot. I honestly still don't know where I stand with that. So let's say my pride perhaps says no, because I'm not actually giving you anything apart from us being nutters. Whereas if I was doing something like the filming thing that I'm doing and teaching people how to use cameras, doing some photography stuff, some video stuff, some editing stuff, well, that actually does have a value. So I can see the reason for doing that. You should have a PayPal button, you should have a Patreon, and you should maybe have membership on the YouTube channel, because if you're putting that amount of effort in, it's a full-time job. So so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But as for Hannah the Nova, I'm still not quite sure. I might do. I mean, I obviously I have PayPal. I have it for my business, which is S90 Media. So even if I do a PayPal me thing or whatever it is, it will still say S90 Media. So I think that might confuse some people. But anyway, that's the way that is. I think I've covered most of that. I'm quite excited today because Lee's not home yet. She has a late night normally on a Friday, and she's gone to Jack and Cheryl, and she's doing their hair. They're the people who give us a lovely package once. You saw, if you've been watching our videos, you kind of know who they are. And so our daughter is bringing Connor over there, and then Connor's coming back here for the weekend. So we've got Connor over the weekend, so I'm sure we'll do a bit of video this weekend, so long as it ain't horrible and raining and nasty. I mean, it's been really quite bad, to be honest with you. This boat has been rocking for all the wrong reasons, let me tell you. So I think that kind of wraps it up, actually. I think next week will be a bit better. The weather's looking a bit better by midweek. And as I say, we've got Connor for a couple of days, so that'll be nice. And hopefully have more news about what I'm going to get up to business-wise. I know this is not really that important to the people who watch Hannah the Narrowboat, but some of it will actually sort of cross over into this, so it might be quite exciting. But I did, I spoke to you a couple of weeks ago about, I was thinking about doing this partnership deal. Part of that was that I would have the camera and stuff paid for. And I thought, you know what, that's not the way to go. You have to own it yourself, out of business, so you can do other stuff with it. Because it'd be terrible if I got into an argument with the business partner, because I've been using it for Hannah the Narrowboat, and he says, well, you made £100 out of that last year, so I want 50 quid from it. Well, that wouldn't happen, but I'm just saying it could. I've been with business partners before when things have gone awry. So I just thought, no, Paul, protect yourself. Somehow get the camera yourself. So it is going to be difficult. I'm praying that the boat doesn't cost as much as I think it might. And that's in on the 14th. I don't know, I told everyone that. 14th of June, boat goes in. Has all the back decks done. We have all the woodwork underneath actually going to be replaced with metal. So we have some proper metal channel runoffs and all that, and holes in the back for drainage. So hopefully that'll be a proper job. So I think that's about it. Again, sorry I didn't do a vlog this week, but I thought, yes, it's not bad to have a little rest from it, to be honest with you. It'll make me more hungry next week, won't it? So anyway, that's about it. I hope you have a great week coming up, and we will see you next Saturday. Take care, everyone. Love you loads. Bye.